2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
There's the dog. You got to see the dog a little bit. I was supposed to be in frame on that shot, by the way. Kind of messed that up. But at least you got some dog cam. He is a sexy dog, isn't he? Here, we'll get a little bit more dog cam. Let's get the knife round going. That's my best banjo impression. My banjo game is incredibly off point. You guys want to see some ads? Just kidding. Pump fake. Alrighty then, let's get live with the last map of the day, pro100 versus AVANGAR. It is Mirage. Of course, it was AVANGAR who took the first map on Cobblestone, the pick of pro100. pro100 took the pick of AVANGAR on Cash in the second map, and now we use this map to decide everything. Winner of this, of course, moves on to play Vega Squadron in the semifinals of this bracket. Only one spot available for the Star Ladder I-League Shanghai Invitational in this qualifier. Pro100 off to a good start here, defending against this mid-A split. Smike delivered the first blow, but Krizen has been able to respond rather rapidly in his own right. As everyone's an asshole in my neighborhood who drives by this four-way stop, by the way. So if you hear random car noise, it's because every guy wants to showboat their engine at the four-way stop where my house is. Retake, on the other hand, it's going great for Pro100, as they will be able to lock it up and get that diffused, no problemo. But yeah, can't really do much about the random car noises in the background. Also, there's a chance my dog might start whining or bark or some stuff, so yeah, there's that too. But right now, he's pretty content. He's just chilling. So we are going to see AVANGAR look to take a more conservative approach. They obviously did get a bomb plant in the first round, so they could buy AKs and whatnot in the next. So will get a couple of upgraded pistols and no armor, just to look to make sure they get that nice, juicy... Oh, that was... Speaking of juicy. That was moist. Smoke coming up on Palace. Dima, though, just going to play on the edge of it. Does a little bit of damage to Def. Brings him down to 69. Moist. Def, though, not worried about his low HP. Still looking for plays and has already found himself a couple of kills. Dima does finally take him down with the Deagle, but it is all even at a 3-on-3, and that smoke stops Dima from being able to get off of Palace, so... Looks as though AVANGAR will have to reconsider things, but looks like they still want to go A, and Dima will actually backtrack through Palace once more. So they're going to try to go for an A split. They have James trying to come under pass, but Smike with the perfect timing, jumping down, checking it, cutting that off, and now it's just a 2. Dima also gets caught with his pants down, and there was a lot of innuendos referenced in that round. Got several in. Tell me, guys, who's going to win? Well, I win because I get the pleasure of casting in front of all you wonderful people who will, of course, follow me on Twitter at @FollowDust because you've all loved me so very much. That was about as shameless of a self-promotion as it gets, really. So we're into the first buy round. AVANGAR, of course, having gotten that first round bomb plant, have the AKs to work with here, and you hate to see that if you're Fleric. Dima just spammed him through the smoke, giving him the old 1-2 with the AK. May even find some more, as Def was looking to get aggressive as well, but Def actually does win out that battle, although he does survive with very little HP, so he's a little bit softened up for the remaining terrorists, as Kinzor also finds a frag for himself off the catwalk, so it's back even to a 3-on-3. Bomb will eventually make its way over towards the A side. 2 on Cat. They could fake, put some pressure on Cat, try to pull this rotate back to B, and then jump off and hit connector and split A. Maybe pick Kinzor. But Def having this position. Hold on. Oh, poor James. There's no chance. Well, he might check this. Yeah, oh, okay. All right then, James. I see you. Gets that kill. But his teammate actually made it up catwalk. Buster leading the way, so they may actually try to go back to B, but Crush, being patient, finds one, but that's it. So they know B's clear now. Wait, does the bomb go middle and then Oh, no. Gets caught with this knife out. Oh, no. What is this? So many things could have gone wrong there for AVANGAR, let me just tell you. James had a great position. Oh my goodness. I can't remember who that was. Had an amazing position inside Palace. Could have stopped the bomb right there. Bomb could have got stopped that top mid right there. B player could have got caught. I mean, just so many things could have gone wrong for AVANGAR, but somehow they pull it through. Just pistols now for Pro 100. A chance for AVANGAR to go ahead and tie things up. USP tries to come in quicker. The Guardian Angel bails his teammate out of a tough spot. As again, Duff does have control of Palace. And again, he will be unsuccessful for that position. Flawless victory for AVANGAR. It's all tied up. And money is still relatively low for the Pro 100 side. I unfollowed you just to follow again. I'm not sure that really works. Yeah, there's no bind, but it's in the stream title. I followed us. Which I just oh, wait, someone changed it for me. Thank whoever that was. I forgot to change the title for the new teams, but someone took care of it. A little late for me to notice now. It's map 3 of the series, but you know. Not used to being a producer. New responsibilities I am not used to having. As we do have the save from Pro 100. Good pop flash push into A main. We'll take out Dima. That will give the man advantage over here to the men of Pro 100 as mid control being worked up by AVANGAR. They do have one player at B apartments as well, so mid B split definitely a possibility. Oh no, though. They kind of just go for a splay. Splay? I was trying to decide between two different words and why not just blending them together. Spray. Didn't go well. So now it's a 3-on-5 for Pro 100. 3 players over here towards B, including that Deagle on Smike, who's holding the angle on Cat. Does get some damage in there to James. Trying to see if he can't finish him off as he keeps re-peeking. I think he's re-peeked every angle imaginable from inside that site. Keeps trying to change his position with that Deagle. Doesn't get the kill. Someone else winds up finishing him off instead. But the bomb's still going to go down for AVANGAR, and they do have a 2-on-3. They have the AKs. They have a little bit of utility. They have the head armor. We'll see if they can hold off this retake as they're up against 2 AKs, including one of them being armored. No kit, though, for Pro 100, so they need to work fast. Make sure they have enough time to defuse this bomb. As we do have quicker inside connector. I think the bomb is planted for him in connector as well, so that can make things obviously a trouble. Or Crizzen can just finish it off himself. You know, there's also that. Last CT is actually in window room, playing around towards jungle now. He just doesn't have time. He might look for another frag, but there's just no way he's going to get this round. And Quicker will even make sure that no gun gets carried over. So it will be 3-2 in favor of AVANGAR. And apparently there's some technical issues going on with TeamSpeak for AVANGAR. So we will take a pause while we get that sorted out. I'll wait for that to get sorted out. I'm just kidding. We'll save that for later. So how are you guys doing today in chat? How's it going? Having a good day? My day's kind of just getting started, actually. I've been streaming for about, I don't know, I guess 5.5 hours? Around? Maybe more like just 5 hours. No, it's been about 5.5. I've been stream up since 10 a.m. my time. Now it's 3:20 something? I don't know. We've been here a good hot minute. Sorry I'm not talking too much in the break. Just, you know, when I'm solo casting, just gotta try to conserve the voice. Good to hear, Drake. Good to hear. hopefully you'll be hearing a lot from me over the next couple of months. Hopefully there will be some lands I'll be going to here soon. I know of one I'm going to for sure. I think actually 2 for sure. But then there's a couple of other things up in the air. So hopefully you'll see me around a good bit with some different events going on, and you'll be able to get more doses. You might get some doses of dust analysis instead of dust casting, though. You might see me on the desk or 2. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'd love to get back up with Vince, though, and get the casting duo rolling again, but it just depends on if we can get hired together somewhere. We'll see. We will see. I'll try to keep you guys updated. But you know how it goes. Gotta wait for public announcements and all that good stuff. Can't be the leak. Unless you're a vegetable. Alright. Back into the game now. Technical pause alleviated. We are going to see a little bit of an exchange taking place here on A ramp as Demo was looking for an entry, and Pro 100 is looking to take the fight to AVANGAR, looking to play that forward position on ramp. Buster and Palace, maybe looking to see if he can't use the distraction of Dima to swing out and grab a kill in a moment, but obviously also has to worry about jungle or top stairs. It's always like the biggest problem areas for a player coming out Palace, unless you have a smoke on stairs. Then you can just jump across jungle and maybe get a fight inside the site. Smike will reset that out back into CT spawn. Flarich plays under the balcony. So just holding their spots. Kenzor jump peeking around Cat, trying to get a little bit of information. It is going to be a mid-A split. He's right about that. There's no smoke CT spawn, so Smike might get a free shot here, but James could also just out-peek him and get the straight-up op duel win. And that would help crack open the A-bomb site in a big way. He's jiggling around. He's waiting. Oh, they tried to jump one out to be the bait, but he didn't bite on it, and he winds up winning the kill. But Dima and Crimson respond back very rapidly. So they still have a 3-on-3. The bounce will make its way in, but they don't know about Flarich yet. He's still just lurking in the shadows. A snake hiding in the grass, waiting to strike. Great patient play from Flarich. Played that perfectly. Knows the bomb planter's not a threat. Uses that to find a kill on someone who might stop him from killing the planter. Turns what would have been a single frag for most, who would have jumped the gun, into a multi-frag round and a guaranteed victory for his team. Of course, Flarich's the lone player from Latvia on this team, everyone else from the Ukraine. He gets the job done. See them once again going for that A split through connector and ramp. They do get control of connector. They do get the opening frag. Def trying to respond, but the trading is just better from AVANGAR. So they still remain one player up, and James catches Smike off the catwalk. The bomb's actually still down over towards A ramp, but Def can't know that, so he'll just play over towards Tetris. Why? Go TV, please. Why does this happen? I touch nothing, and it randomly goes to a third-person perspective. Is there some type of setting I don't know about? It just does that to me for no reason. Also, here's another question. Why in the 2017 year of our Lord Godman do I still have wonky CD player controls to do demos? Why is this? This looks like a freaking Walkman. We're in 2017. Please. Anyway. AVANGAR just looking to bully the saving Pro 100 in this round. Though Smike does get himself a little deagle action, but it is quickly silenced by James. Smike able to grab a little bit of an exit here and grab an AK. At least, I mean, they're making sure they can maybe carry over a gun into the next round. Obviously, money is low. Even with this kind of halfway by, they got nothing next round. They've been reset again. in the previous round, so I'm assuming we're going to have a pause again because we have a player from AVANGAR missing from the server, so we may have a little bit of a break coming up here after this round's over with. No, they're just rolling with it. Just rolling with the 4-on-5. Oh, he joined. Oh. Wait. Oh no, now we have the medic. Oh, we have ebot though. That should be really fast, right? Should just be able to load the previous round, no problemo. I have to wait for an admin to come in and do it though. Wait, do they have to restart the round or is it just fine? This money looks right. I guess they can just go? Alright. Alright, that worked out. That's a new bug, Insomnia? Hey, Insomnia, I think I recognize you from my stream sometimes. I think you've been in there a few times. Welcome. Welcome, good sir. Into round number 9, AVANGAR, huge advantage here. As again, pro100 have very little to work with. They're going for a little bit faster mid-control, it looks like. Def, though, with the 1D, can crush as well with his, and this is starting to get a little bit dangerous, starting to unravel just a little bit. Can they reel it back in on the AVANGAR side? Buster certainly putting his best efforts to do so. Crizin also putting his best foot forward towards that cause, and it seems like they're going to be mopping things up, no problem. Just Smike left now, the lone man who had a gun coming into this round, still has that AK in hand. We're saving this AK armor, by the way, but I don't think he'll be able to, as Crizin was waiting for him off by chair, so no gun saved. It will be 6-3. Now in favor of AVANGAR, starting to build up a pretty good lead, and they have pro100's economy in like really bad shape. You know, pro100 are right back to saving if they lose this round, and that means 8-3 for AVANGAR. But we'll see if they can do just that, or if pro100 can fight back. They can put these guns to use. Hop on Smike, on point, able to take down Buster at the top of middle right away. Quicker trying to make his way through underpass, definitely looking to do some type of mid-A play, but also they could bring Dima back around, grab the bomb, and go mid-B, so options are still open. But they need to find some type of opening, as right now they're just playing at a man disadvantage and they don't really have anything gained. Oh man, poor Dima, just trying to throw down some spam and get out of there, but Smite catches him through the smoke. And so now the odds pile on AVANGAR even more. Looking to clear ladder room. AVANGAR is able to pick up a pick here, and that gets them a little bit closer, and now they catch aggression on A-ramp as well from Flarich. So they're fighting their way back in, but Def has shut down Connector, and now he's brought the advantage right back over to pro100, but Crizin, he could do something sneaky. Maybe he jumps up, grabs this kill, does a pop flash, jumps up, does have the flash work out, and Jungle can't trade back either. And so AVANGAR, they're getting control of this site. Crushed, though. Peeking Connector from Catwalk. He could be a problem. James can't really get up Connector in the current situation. He actually is going to get pinched because he's worried about Window, and Crush is able to sneak up and grabs it. Ooh. Okay. That was a cheeky little headshot to end it. Didn't even give that poor man a chance to respond. That's 6-4 for AVANGAR still, but pro100 come up with a big round that saves them from getting reset again. Or from saving, I should say. They could get reset this round, and then they'd still be in really bad shape. Batcat smoke here from Dima to help them get some mid-control. Mike looking to see if anybody's going to play the edge of that smoke. Spams through, doesn't find anything, but doesn't really lose anything in the process either, does he? Double op in play here for Pro100. Kenzer being one of them off the catwalk, throwing some utility, helping hold off upper B. As Crush is definitely in position to spot this. Now that Incendiary lets him know what's up. None of this utility is affecting his position, though. That flashbang does finally force him back over towards the site. Some counter utility, though, and Kenzer's AWP will let him hold firm. That's a great flash he gets the peek with, and he just lays them out. One by one, winds up with a hat trick on the round and collects that op to keep the double op set up alive. And Pro100 looking to tie this game up. They have gotten out of the woods of a bad economy now as well, because now it's AVANGAR who have to take a force buy. They didn't have to take a force buy, but they do. They're still chasing after that reset dream in this half. Well then, AVANGAR looking to change things up, getting away from that mid control, looking to just do a straight up execute on the A bomb site. They are going to have Fleric though playing up close with the UMP. So it can always be trick. Oh, that guy is so blind. Man, oh man. Poor Buster. He's blinder than Ray Charles with sunglasses on. He was out there just feeling the heat. Smoke's going to happen on the stairs and jungle. Smoke CT spawn. Fleric, though, still in a good position. He's made a play from here before. He doesn't get hit by that Molotov. He steps out. He's finding more. Great play from Fleric once more from under balcony. Winds up with only 2 kills, actually. Had the assist on the other. And now it's all up to James. He's just chilling out. There's really not much hope for him where that bomb is down at and where he's located. Getting an exit, forcing some rebuying out of Pro100. You know, saving AK armor for his team would be pretty massive because they have no money going to the next round. So Pro100 will tie this up and have a chance to take a lead heading into round number 13. So then, what will AVANGAR do in a round where they have a very limited economy? The one rifle on James. He'll be playing over here towards middle with Quickard and Crizzen. Trying to work that control, work into some type of A-split perhaps, but it's going to be so hard when you can't smoke cat or window. So you can just get timinged by anybody getting aggressive by the CT side. It makes it very risky to do this. But they don't have much choice. Bomb's actually still down in T-spawn. Which kind of stinks for them because if they wanted to pounce on A, if they got to pick up connector, they can't really do it. They have to wait for Buster to go back and grab it. That could slow everything down. Is they're going to go for a window boost, I guess? Let's see if Death sniffs out this. Yeah, he does put a stop to that. But it actually pulls him, so it allows James to connect with the AK and catch him as he rotates back to jungle. So it served another purpose. Even though they didn't actually get the boost off, it did them wonders. As Flairich pulls off another multi-frag round here inside the A-bomb site. So he's doing his due diligence to try to keep his team afloat. But AVANGAR are Gonna go down kicking and screaming, and they may be able to get back up. As I say that, pro100 catch a couple of key kills. It leaves James in a 1v2, and he is trapped between two CTs. He has to pick one and push. Looks like he's gonna go for the push onto Kinzor at jungle. Does the damage, but it gets time for Crush to backstab. And so he will go out, and pro100, despite all the troubles they had in this round, do still find the victory and take the lead. But AVANGAR, with the, you know, saving and the bomb plant, have plenty of cash to buy in this next round, so at least they have that going for them. There's no way you're going to be right, Drake. There's no way. I don't believe you. So we see AVANGAR looking to once again do some type of A execute right off the bat. Again, kind of getting off of that whole mid control, just trying to keep their opponent guessing. But Smike catches the op duel victory on A ramp. No utility blocking him off. He gets a free frag, basically. Gets a second free kill. Smike just unloading. And that's making it difficult on the terror. I mean, he's just getting everybody. Finally, he gets taken down, but he's done so much damage. Apparently, a little bit of team damage going on there. AVANGAR's just stuck towards A ramp right now. James trying to see if he can't put the op out there and find something, but all he finds is a bullet between the eyes. As it now just leaves Crizzen alone in a 1-on-4. Can't even find one frag. Does some damage, but close doesn't count. And it's 8-6. Last round of the half commencing. It's going to be maybe as close as it gets, or it could be pro100 getting a little bit more of a lead before we transition sides. That is what's in the cards. Whoops. Just finished this quick. I've heard that before. Last round is now live. I don't know where I was going with that. So we are going to see, again, mid-control being taken by AVANGAR, so going back to their comfort zone, and they even get a pick-off there onto Def, so that will make things even easier, I guess you could say. As Dima's looking for something here at A, but Smike shuts him down with the op. Window boost was in fruition, but Kinzor was too aware, and so that is not going to go through. Crush, in the meantime, has gotten a great forward position on B apartments. Going to be able to get the kill as well. Looking to see if he can't challenge quicker in the process. Does go down, so the bomb is making its way through apartments, and Buster gets a key kill from Catwalk. So all of a sudden, this round still could actually go in favor of AVANGAR. It was looking pretty good for pro100 with Crush's position, but that was a big frag from Buster up Cat. Impact frag, that is for sure. And now we're in a 2v2. One coming Cat, that's going to be Smike. He does get his kill, but Quickert still alive for the 1v1. Smike has the AWP, switches off to an AK. Knows it's going to be better for this situation. So he begins to creep in, but he's not really creeping. He's gotten to move fast. He does have the kit that gives him a bit more time, but he needs to find this kill, so he just pushes around. They're playing ring around the rosy on the pillar, and he gets the kill on the Quicker. He has time to defuse, and pro100, they do take a little bit bigger of a lead before moving on to the second half. It's 9-6 in favor of the majority Ukrainian side. Of course, the one Latvian, I don't know, Latvian? Not sure. Fleric, he's from Latvia. That's what I meant. Alright? Got it. So, second half. Last map of the day. save for an overtime. This is the last half of CS I'll be casting today for you all. What strat does pro100 want to run? They have 2 smokes, bunch of flashes. Could see, I guess there's, I mean, most commons is this. Smoke, smoke, attack CT spawn flashes, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh no, they did the deep stuff. They won't actually fight stairs. I like this. Okay then. This is becoming increasingly more popular as a pistol round strat, by the way. We'll talk about it in between rounds. Let's see if this retake can work for AVANGAR, or if pro100 is going to keep the lead building. Do see CTs making their way into the A site, and it's going their way. They found a couple of kills now. Kinzor, he's been spotted at jungle. They're going to start pushing into him. Fleric does find one, though. But, I mean, AVANGAR is just cleaning up right now. It's just Kinzor, and he's been taken out. But no, I think like the A meta on pistol rounds is kind of changing a bit because again, the common thing was just to smoke this off and attack CT spawn, right? Because you have to attack something because you need to be able to plant safely here, and you can't do that if there's people CT. But I've increasingly been seeing people put a smoke here and here and fight window room and jungle, and then plant for cat. But that one was smoke jungle and connector, and let's just make sure we get stairs. So, a little bit different variation on the pistol round strat. But I think that this whole deep smoke connector on pistol rounds is actually becoming way more popular than it's ever has been. So we're going to see pro100 on the save, looking to try to see if they can't... On the save. Yeah, on the save. Trying to make their way up middle. And AVANGAR is just mopping up with the SMGs. And so that tie game of 9-all is actually looking pretty probable at this point. There was a bomb plant first round, though, remember. So this full save means there's probably AKs coming next round. In fact, I would imagine that there's really no other possibility. It has to be AKs next round. And so, it was 9-8. Where is the drops? I don't know. I'm unawares of the drops. But here is that AK buy we were talking about, coming out for pro100. Looks like we are going to see AVANGAR trying to play aggressive on the A ramp. Crush might be in for a rude surprise. Indeed he is. He goes for one kill, teammate peeks off of it. They're able to lock up A ramp. One in Palace as well. It's going to be Kinzer. He tries to swing out, but he's held off at the pass, and so there's really not much left for pro100 now. They do have middle, but they don't really have any presence anywhere else on the map, so trying to move forward from here is just so difficult. And now they're just getting picked apart. Flawless victory for AVANGAR. Well, listen, Zodiac Drake. Can't be being a flip-flopper. We'll have none of that. You gotta stick to your guns. Speaking of guns, pro100 have none of them except for pistols, and one has already been stamped out here by Krisen over in middle. Def looking to see if he can't put that deagle to work. Does actually tag Krisen. And Fleric looking to see if he can't maybe finish the job, but is forced to just kind of retreat back. And, I mean, it's just picks across the board here for AVANGAR. Could be another flawless victory, which means even more money being built up. And that will be the case. So back-to-back flawless wins for AVANGAR. But the buy is back from pro100. What can they do with it? There is no AWP this time for Smike. But still plenty of utility and firepower to put behind this. I just see them going for a standard default. Nothing really tricky about this one. 1B apps, 1 palace, 1 underpass, 2 top mid. This is about as default as it gets. Now Dima is being a little bit different with his play at B. He's going to be playing inside ladder room, so he won't be there to support a B apartments push for now, but he's able to add a little bit more to making sure there's no window boost. Maybe even can peek off cat and help with middle if need be, if Connector wants to play that as well. As they do start smoking and putting some utility on Connector, they want to gain control, but they've also mollied off the catwalk peak, so they're looking to try to get into Connector with all that, but good counter incendiaries here from AVANGAR stops them from being able to get into Connector. Now, as it begins to fade, they'll work their way up, but Buster was also able to get Cat, but he just couldn't find the duel victory. Meanwhile, Quicker is going to push Cat as well and finds the kill into ladder room. So he's able to even it back up. But now the chase is on as they try to push Crizzen into jungle, but he keeps holding the angle, he keeps finding kills. Still alive, getting some help from Murder Hole as well. Quicker's going to be there to make the trade. And that's going to be another round to AVANGAR. Big props to Criz, and he did really well in how he kept resetting himself and buying time for Quicker to rotate to help him out. Also, I like how AVANGAR used their incendiaries, because, I mean, that's a kind of a common thing to do if you're a T-team, is you put something on Cat, whether it be a molly or a smoke, to stop them from being able to peek freely and get vision down this way. And then you also put, like, a smoke or something here, and then that means you can isolate any CT that's playing inside Connector, and you get control of it. But you saw the CTs do a really good job of also throwing their own incendiary inside to make sure that they couldn't get in there and take it. So that was a pretty good use of utility. And now pro100 is back to kind of a midway buy, right? I mean, it's not a force because they still have money to buy next round, but they invest a little bit here to be a threat. So they're throwing a lot of utility on the A bomb site, but it's kind of a fake because they're actually looking to take mid control, so I like this fake. They tried to pull attention onto A site so they could work up middle. It worked to a degree, but just not enough firepower to keep it strung along, and now the bomb's down in a really tough spot. But you could see the thought process. If I smoke this and smoke this, maybe I pull this Connector guy to come play behind the smoke, and that frees us up to come up middle. But unfortunately, there was still some attention being paid to mid, and they didn't win their fights. But now Def is all of a sudden pulling things out with this P250, making things really scary. Dima does get the kill and survives at 20 HP, but man, that got tense for a moment. But it looks like now AVANGAR should be on their way to a 12th round, but it's a tricky 1v2. Flarek has head armor and an M4 and full health, so I mean, there's definitely still some potential for him to put this one through, especially with Dima being solo on hell. If he wins this fight against Quicker, he definitely can do it. And there it is. He's going to pick up the bomb. He's working his way over. I think he did spot the feet of Dima, so he knows B is wide open. There's no need to guess. He's got the information. So he will be able to get this plant here. He will be able to plant for Catwalk. You can also see that from bench. And it could keep Dima guessing, where is this guy? If he sees that plant, he probably thinks Cat is his first reaction. And he would be right, actually, because Flarek is actually going to be holding the get right angle, but Dima wants to clear bench, and that's going to be his demise as Flarek puts off a great clutch, but a lot of work done by Def in middle with that P250, if we're honest. That was really the catalyst for that whole round, and now pro100 kind of steal one away early. It's their first round of the half, actually. See if they can't tie this thing right back up. Double op setup coming in for AVANGAR, though. That's their response. Yeah, definitely not, Raul. Definitely not a round you should be losing, but nonetheless it happens, and now pro100 have a foothold into perhaps tying this thing up. As they do have that pick already here over towards the B side of the map, and they're going to keep trying to put it to use. Meanwhile, Dima does push A ramp for information. They're down a man, so this is where as a CT you have to make a play. That Molotov doesn't quite land the way that Crush probably wanted it to. Was probably hoping to flush out Van with it. Nice peek from James. Catches a great timing onto Crush. Gets it back even to a 4-on-4. pro100 still does have control of connector, and they have Cat as well. James having to play from inside the site by himself. Oh, he checks the boosted position and gets the kill. Great read from James. Good situational awareness from him, and he actually steers AVANGAR back into the lead of this round. Flarich, he had a clutch last round. He's already got 2 kills. He'd have to do a lot more work to finish this off, but he's already halfway there. Just unfortunate he only has 26 HP. That makes it so much more difficult for him to pull this off. But James has the op, and so if James misses his shot, Flair could definitely get the bomb planted at least. Oh, I think he might have spotted him in window. Yeah, he's going to get the plant. James is up close with the op, but they're not going to face him together. They may give him a couple of 1v1s. That's not what you want. James is trying to stay passive to give time for Crizzen to get into place. And Crizzen there for the trade. Really well done to just be patient. Good shot from Flarich, of course, though. He almost had a chance in that 1v2. In the end of the round, but it will be AVANGAR who hold on and get the victory, resetting pro100's economy, but pro100 with that bomb plant still able to probably put together something in this round. We're going to see a pause. This might be tactical, you'd imagine. Oh my god, I finally find English stream. Yeah, man, you're a little late. We're already 5.5 maps deep of the 6 maps today. So, a little late to the party, but no problemo. Appreciate you, Ben Joza, stopping by. We've had fun in chat. It's been a quiet chat. It's been a very uneventful chat, but we've had a good time from the people who were here. I'd like to think. Maybe not. Maybe you guys are hating life. I don't know. You know? I don't want to assume. But let's keep it going. Round 23. AVANGAR up by 2. pro100 piecing together what they can. Includes a couple of UMPs, a CZ. Op is for Smike. AK for Flarich. And they're going to start trying to make their way up Cat, but Demon is going to cut them off, and Quickert has a good angle from Cubby, able to pop off a couple as well. In fact, a third. And that means that Spike is all by his lonesome. He's doing that sad Pepe GIF dance that you see when you search for Feels Bad Man on Twitter GIFs. Okay, he's making it interesting now. Hold the phone. It was a good little second shot. Can he do more? That's the question. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the bomb in his possession, so he kind of has to still eventually make a play out of B apartments and into B site. He can't, like, you know, try to sneak the bomb around to A or something like that. So that does make things a little bit more difficult for him to actually make it happen. But, you know, if they face him enough times one-on-one, he might keep winning duels. You never know. Trying to clear all his angles, trying to be methodical about it. CTs are doing a great job not facing him, though. I will say that. They're not giving him anything for free. But he is sneaking around. What? Okay. Ooh. That would have been pretty nuts if he actually got in the market and got another frag, but not to happen. And so, AVANGAR move ever closer to knocking pro100 out of this tournament and moving on to the semifinals for themselves to play against the likes of, I believe, Vega Squadron. Again, this is a single elimination, 8-team best-of-3 bracket. Only one team, the winner of the whole bracket, will move on to Shanghai for the Starlighter Iron League Invitational. James already up to bat for AVANGAR. He's been able to knock one out. Just Glocks remaining for pro100, so you don't expect much to be happening in this round, except for perhaps another flawless victory for AVANGAR. They've actually had quite a few of those earlier, but the last few rounds they've won, plus the reset, has kind of drained their funds a bit, but this is a round where you start building up cash back. You know, you're just up against Glocks. This should be another flawless round. Try peeking together to see what they... I mean, there's just nothing to be had in that round, is there? Not much to talk about in that regard. See, I don't know, Monster. I just assumed it was James, but it could be Jame or Jamie, I guess. Or maybe it's like Yame. I don't know. It could be all kinds of stuff. Not familiar with the languages of that region, so I couldn't tell you. Where do I live? Oh, it's 5 a.m. where you are. I don't know where he lives if it's 5 a.m., man. I'm not sure. Where would it be 5 a.m. at? I don't even know. Like Japan or something? Australia? I have no idea. I know it's not anywhere in Europe or North America or South America. So. Could be Antarctica, I guess. I don't know. You never know. Anyway, this is one of the last chances for pro100 to see if they can't make something of themselves in this half and stay alive in this tournament. And they've done well to get the entries. Krizen trying to fight back here, but Smike swinging around triple. Able to keep the main advantage here for pro100. In fact, they're up by 2, and the bomb is going down. So pro100 may yet finally have a response. As they do clean up Buster inside connector as well. Very clean round from pro100. Just doing a rapid attack on A, changing the pace, and just clean entries all the way through. You think it's Jamie? It could be. I don't know. Can pro100 keep it up? If they can win this round, AVANGAR would actually be forced to save. Should give them 13. And get them right there into tying this thing up. So, a lot of weight on this round, actually. If they lose, though, they get reset. And they have a little bit of limited resources to work with in the next round when they go for playing for overtime. So, that sandwich position that Dima has could definitely be a big play. Unfortunately for him, there's not much heavy presence at A ramp, so he probably won't get a chance to make much use of this spot, but still could use it to catch the Palace player. It can also be there if they do attack up connector and they play top stairs. You could definitely catch someone as they're trying to drop down, so still useless for this spot, as Kinzer has begun to shuffle around in Palace and may come out soon, and that's where Dima could strike. Ooh, the patience, as they are actually coming A ramp now as well, so this sandwich spot all of a sudden is becoming more powerful. I don't know if Dima's been spotted yet. Oh, now they're going to molly him. I guess he had been. Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. He's trying to see if he can do at least one last effort before going down, but he gets barbecued too fast before he can pop off a shot. AVANGAR, though, doing pretty well across the board to keep the man advantage, and it keeps rolling over as Def is now left alone. Now, a 1v3. Krizen has the angle as he'll peek out. He gets that kill. So Def still has some hope, but Stairs peeks off before he can let that develop any further. And so it is map and series point, rather, for AVANGAR, looking to knock pro100 out of this tournament. looking to move on to the semifinals. Again, I think it's to play against Vegas Squadron, but then again, I'm not 100% sure. I'll look into that. I will look into that, good friends. I want to say that's the case, though. Yes, that is the case. Whoever wins this would move on to play Vegas Squadron. We have Flipside versus Forza and Sharifi versus Spirit, the other two quarterfinals matches. I think those are going on tomorrow morning at some point. Yes, I think that is the case. I don't think I'll be here casting it, though. I'm sure I think someone else will be. This is probably all I'm doing this week. So we are seeing the Smoke Execute being rolled out here on the A-bomb site. What could be the final round of the day for this bracket. Smokes are up. Entry for Def. Bomb gonna make its way in. Kinzer has a great forward position on ticket booth. Gonna get pop flash through the smoke. We'll look for more. Good passive angle being held, though, by Dima. He's buying time for teammates to begin to rotate, and he's staying alive. Getting himself the chance to come back and fight at this moment. So he slowly edges his way around. One kill comes through. Dima looking to add to it, and he will. So all of a sudden the main advantage has shifted in favor of AVANGAR as they're making their way up patiently back into the A-bomb site. There's one Tetris, one ramp, and the Palace player has been eradicated. And now Tetris goes down too. There's no way Flareich is able to clutch this. I won't believe it. He's trying his damnedest, but the efforts just won't be good enough. And so there you have it. AVANGAR, they take the match against pro100. They will move on. And there you have it, AVANGAR. They take it 2-1. They will be moving on to play Vegas Squadron in the semifinals. Again, there's 2 more quarterfinal matches to be had, which will happen tomorrow morning. Which, again, I think is Forza versus Flipside. And then Sharifi versus Spirit. So those games will happen tomorrow, starting at 1700 CEST. Or if you're American, it's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, there you have it. We're going to roll the ads one more time, and then the stream will sign off. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed the casting, you can follow me up over at FollowDust on Twitter. I'll even put the link in chat, but I don't know if like a bot is going to absolutely wreck me when I do it to make it easy for you guys. But I would appreciate that, guys, if you do not mind following me up. Again, I don't think I'll be doing any more casting for this week, but I will be doing some more casting in general in the future if you guys want to check it out, as well as some analysis and all that good stuff. But anyway, farewell. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm just going to roll the smads, and then the stream will sign off. So have a good rest of the day, everyone.
E-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.